news that matters. Fox 40 News at 5 starts now.
So now you're telling me that there's torture and abuse? Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
That mother of 10 Fairfield children is now defending herself after investigators say her kids lived in horrible conditions and were abused. Thanks for being with us at 5 o'clock. I'm Eric Rock.
And I'm Nikki Lorenzo. This all started when the eldest child, a 12-year-old, was reported missing. Police were able to find him and bring him back home. And that's when they say they witnessed the conditions the children were living in.
Yeah, Fox 40's Doug Johnson is live in Fairfield tonight. Doug, so many developments on the story today. What are you learning?
Well, Eric, police are now giving us a better idea of exactly what these kids went through. Meanwhile, you heard the mom there. She's claiming she and her husband are totally innocent in all this. And in fact, she let us see inside of her home.
And we love you so much. I can't talk to you right now, but babies, if you see this, your mommy loves you. Every day I am working for you.
30-year-old Ina Rogers, now out on bail, sends a message to her 11 kids who have been taken away from her and her husband, 29-year-old Jonathan Allen, for neglect and abuse. Fairfield police say this case started in late March when Rogers' 12-year-old son had run away. He was found a short time later hiding under a bush, but officers noticed 9 other kids living inside the house in filth.
Garbage and spoiled food on the floor, animal and human feces, and a large amount of debris making areas of the house unpassable.
Rogers claims that mess came from her tearing the house apart to look for her son.
I moved everything out of the closet. I toppled over their beds. I looked every inch of that house up and down, and then I realized, oh my God, my son is gone.
At that point, Rogers' children were taken by Child Protective Services, and she was charged with child neglect. During the following 6 weeks, investigators say the kids started to open up about how Allen was treating them.
The children described incidents of intentional abuse resulting in puncture wounds, burns, bruising, and injuries consistent with being shot with a pellet gun or a BB gun.
Friday, officers arrested Allen, charging him with 9 counts of felony torture and 6 counts of child abuse.
That's why this is absolutely crazy. He was the nice guy. He was the one playing video games with them, and I'm telling them that we need to clean up and do chores.
Rogers allowed us to see the conditions inside her home, but she claimed the mess was made by the police department when they arrested Allen.
They tore up everything, and I haven't had time to clean it because I've been back and forth to work. I work graveyard, so.
But officers say conditions between their first visit in March and on Friday had not improved, although they did conduct a search of the home.
So objects were obviously probably moved while conducting that search. That was not the basis for the charges regarding the environment the children were in, though.
Now, Rogers admitted to us that all 10 of her kids who lived with her were sharing a single bedroom, but she claimed that they all wanted to sleep in the same room together, sometimes sharing the same bed. Meanwhile, there is an 11th child. She says her oldest, which is 14 years old, that child apparently lives with their grandparent. Reporting live in Fairfield tonight, Doug Johnson, Fox 40 News.
Doug, thank you. We'll check back in with you at 6 o'clock. And we were in the courtroom this afternoon when the father of many of those children, his name is Jonathan Allen, was charged with 9 counts of felony torture and 6 counts of felony child abuse. The 29-year-old is being held in the Solano County Jail on $1.5 million bail. He was arrested May 11th. Detectives say Allen is the father of 8 of the children. Fox 40 will continue to follow this story as it develops. For the most up-to-date information right in the palm of your hand, be sure to download our free Fox 40 app. Just search Fairfield.